start. Kylian Mbappe.
A teenager's nutmeg that became the stuff of legends, a debut goal that ended a 30-match unbeaten streak, and a World Cup performance that left the world in awe. These are the tales of teenage footballers who redefined the game forever. Number 10. Wayne Rooney. Do you remember what you were doing at the age of 9? Because Rooney was already making waves in the football world by netting a staggering 99 goals in a single season for a local junior league. His exceptional skill helped him in joining Everton's youth squad, where he shattered records by scoring 114 goals in just 29 games for the under-10s and 11s. But it was his senior debut that truly announced his arrival. At just 16, Rooney stunned the Premier League, ending Arsenal's 30-match unbeaten streak with a sensational last-minute winner. This wasn't just any goal, it made him the youngest goal scorer in Premier League history at the time. By 17, he was already Everton's youngest ever goal scorer and was turning heads internationally, clinching the BBC Young Sports Personality of the Year. In a UEFA Champions League match against Fenerbahce, he not only scored a hat-trick, but also became the youngest player to do so in the competition. Early on, Rooney was not just hinting at greatness, he was embodying it.
Rooney to his left, Giggs to his right. It's Rooney! It's 2-0!
Number 9. Ryan Giggs. We remember Ryan Giggs for his unparalleled record of 162 Premier League assists, but if you rewind to his teenage years, he was already setting Old Trafford on fire. As a youngster, he showcased his prowess with Dean's FC, catching the eye of Manchester City scouts. But destiny had other plans. A hat-trick in a match for Salford Boys caught the attention of none other than Sir Alex Ferguson. By the age of 14, Giggs was already a Red Devil, and by 17, he was making waves in the senior team. In the 1991-92 season, he played a pivotal role, steering United close to the title. By the next season, he was instrumental in ending United's 26-year wait for a top-division title. His flair, agility, and unmatched skill made him the talk of the town. With the League Cup under his belt, and being the youngest to win consecutive PFA Young Player of the Year awards, Giggs wasn't just a rising star, he was the North Star guiding United to glory. Number 8. Erling Haaland. If someone recently became a household name in football, it's Erling Haaland. This Norwegian sensation, born in Leeds but honed in Breen, began turning heads as a teenager. By 15, he was already a goal machine for Breen's reserve team, netting 18 in just 14 matches. His talent soon took him to mold under the guidance of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Here, he made headlines, especially after a jaw-dropping performance where he scored 4 goals in a mere 21 minutes against Brann. But the world truly sat up when Haaland donned the Red Bull Salzburg jersey. Hat-tricks became routine, and his UEFA Champions League debut saw him scoring in 5 consecutive matches. Yet it was his staggering 9-goal haul against Honduras in a U20 World Cup game that truly announced his arrival. By 19, Borussia Dortmund welcomed him, and Haaland's goal fest continued, solidifying his reputation as not just a rising star, but the football comet. Number 7. Michael Owen. By the tender age of 10, Owen wasn't just playing, he was rewriting history, shattering Ian Rush's 2-decade-old record. He netted an astonishing 97 goals in a single season for the D-Side Area Primary School Under-11 team. But that wasn't all. He also outpaced Gary Speed's appearance record, showcasing consistency with flair. Liverpool recognized this gem early on. At 16, while most teenagers were grappling with schoolwork, Owen was busy scoring hat-tricks against the likes of Manchester United's youth team in the FA Youth Cup. His brilliance led Liverpool to their first ever FA Youth Cup victory, with Owen being the undeniable star. And when he turned 17, Liverpool handed him a professional contract, and he didn't disappoint. In his debut season, he clinched the Premier League Golden Boot and was named PFA Young Player of the Year. In Owen's teenage years, he wasn't just another promising player, he was a phenomenon, setting the pitch ablaze and laying the groundwork for an illustrious career. In a world of football giants, young Michael Owen stood tall, setting the stage for an illustrious career.
Duly converted by Shearer, but it was...
Number 6. Diego Maradona. While today's fans marvel at Messi's footwork, back in the 70s, Maradona arguably danced even better with the ball. At the tender age of 8, Maradona's raw talent was so undeniable that talent scouts doubted his age, thinking he was an adult trapped in a child's body. By the time he was 12, he was the talk of the town, showcasing his skills during halftime breaks of Argentinos Junior First Division games. But Maradona wasn't just about showmanship. At 16, he stepped onto the professional stage with Argentinos Juniors, becoming the youngest players in Argentine Primera Division history. In his debut, he pulled off a nutmeg so iconic that it became symbolic of his unparalleled talent. His time at Argentinos Juniors was nothing short of spectacular, with 115 goals under his belt in just 167 appearances, and when he transferred to Boca Juniors, he continued to mesmerize, leading them to a league title. By the trajectory of his early years, it was evident that Maradona was destined to lead Argentina to World Cup glory in 1986. Number 5. Neymar. From a young age, Neymar's passion for football caught the attention of Santos, a club renowned for nurturing Brazilian talents. In 2003, they welcomed him to their youth academy, the same one that produced greats like Coutinho and Pele. At 14, Neymar's skills earned him a trial with Real Madrid's youth team, amidst football giants like Ronaldo and Beckham. By 17, he was already a fixture in Santos' first team, dazzling fans with his skills and goals. The 2010 Campeonato Paulista saw him net 14 goals in 19 games, announcing his arrival on the big stage. His performances in the 2011 Copa Libertadores further solidified his reputation, leading Santos to their first title since the days of Pele. His teenage accolades read like the career of achievements of seasoned veterans, from being crowned the 2011 South American Footballer of the Year to scoring his 100th professional goal on his 20th birthday. Neymar's teenage years were a blur of dizzying skills, mesmerizing goals, and accolades. Number 4. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe, a Parisian prodigy, was destined for greatness from the get-go. At the tender age of 14, he was already catching the eyes of football giants like Real Madrid and Chelsea. But it was with Monaco that he truly began to shine. By the age of 16, Mbappe was already rewriting history at Monaco, dethroning legends like Thierry Henry to become the club's youngest ever first-team player. But he wasn't done there. At 17, he shattered another record, becoming Monaco's youngest goal scorer. The 2016-17 season was a whirlwind, with Mbappe netting 26 times, propelling Monaco to a League One title. Europe's elite took notice as he danced past defenders in the Champions League, becoming the youngest Frenchman to score in the competition. By 18, he was already a key player for PSG, and his price tag of 180 million euros made headlines, setting him as the most expensive teenager and the second most expensive player ever. Before turning 20, Mbappe had not only showcased his promise, but had etched his name among football's elites.
He has done. Kylian Mbappe.
Number 3. Cristiano Ronaldo. Before Cristiano Ronaldo became a global football icon, he was a teenage sensation turning heads in his homeland, Madeira. Starting his journey with Andorinha and Nacional, it was at Sporting CP where his star truly began to shine. By 16, Ronaldo's unparalleled skills saw him rise rapidly through Sporting's ranks, becoming the first player to represent the club's under-16, under-17, under-18, B team, and the first team all within a single season. His brilliance didn't go unnoticed. He helped Sporting CP clinch the Portuguese Super Cup in 2002. But it was a game under Manchester United that set the stage for his meteoric rise. Impressing the Red Devils so much, they promptly signed him for £12.24 million, making him the most expensive teenager in English football. By the end of his debut season in England, he had already clinched the FA Cup, a testament to his impact and prowess. Internationally, Ronaldo was making waves too. At just 18, he made his senior debut for Portugal and was soon called up for UEFA Euro 2004, becoming the youngest Portuguese to play in an international tournament. In his teenage years, Ronaldo wasn't just showing promise, he was delivering on it, setting the foundation for a legendary career. Number 2. Lionel Messi. Now in the history of football, Few teenagers have ever shone as brightly as Lionel Messi. By the tender age of 6, Messi was already the talk of Rosario, dazzling spectators at Newell's Old Boys. There, he didn't just play, he dominated, racking up a jaw-dropping 500 goals for their youth side. But numbers alone couldn't capture the magic of Messi. With every twist, turn and touch, he painted masterpieces on the pitch, making seasoned defenders look like amateurs. Barcelona, with their keen eye for prodigious talent, didn't waste a moment. They scooped up this Argentine wonder kid, and by 14, Messi was the crown jewel of Barcelona's baby dream team, netting 36 goals in just one season. At 17, he etched his name into Barcelona's history, becoming the club's youngest ever scorer. An extraordinary feat for a teenager, Messi was nominated for the FIFA World Player of the Year award in 2006, marking him as a talent of unparalleled promise. His role in Barcelona's triumph in the 2004-05 La Liga season, contributing significantly to the club's success, further solidifies his status. Despite being in his late teens, Messi was a key figure in Barcelona's UEFA Champions League winning campaign in 2005-06, setting the stage for greater triumphs.
6 goals, 2 assists.
Number 1. Pele. Now, if there's a name synonymous with football royalty, it's Pele. At 15, while most lads his age were daydreaming of their big break, Pele was already making headlines with Santos. And he wasn't just playing, he was lighting up the scoreboard. The numbers spoke for themselves: 41 goals in 38 games at 16, and an eye-popping 66 in 46 at 17. But the stage that truly showcased his genius was the 1958 World Cup. Despite nursing a knee injury, Pele burst onto the scene with his third match. He danced past defenders, netting a solo goal against Wales, then orchestrated a symphony with a hat-trick against the French. The grand finale, a double against Sweden, sealing Brazil's triumph. By the tournament's end, Pele wasn't just another player, he was the talk of the town, the jewel of Brazil, and football's brightest young star.